Have you ever wondered about the power of relationships across different cultures? A fascinating question, isn't it? It's a topic that's rarely explored but holds so much potential. Today we're going to unravel a captivating tale of two souls from different corners of the world. A tale that will make you question, understand, and perhaps even redefine your notions of love and relationships. So, are you ready? Hold that thought, and let's dive into an enchanting story. Imagine the bustling streets of Mumbai. Amidst the chaos, a young Indian boy named Arjun crosses paths with an African girl named Adana. Picture this: the aroma of spices wafting in the air, the vibrant colours of saris dancing in the wind, the constant hum of the city that never sleeps. Amidst this symphony of sights and sounds, Arjun, a boy of 17 with eyes as deep as the Indian Ocean, finds his world gently colliding with that of Adana's. Adana, a girl of equal age, with skin as rich as the African soil and a spirit as fierce as a lioness. Her journey had brought her thousands of miles away from her homeland to the heart of India, where destiny decided to play its part. Their eyes met in a crowded marketplace, over a stall of marigolds, the golden flowers symbolizing the sun and the warmth of life. It was an unscripted moment, one that neither of them had anticipated. Yet it was a moment that felt strangely familiar, like two pieces of a puzzle finally coming together. Arjun, with his innate curiosity, was intrigued by Adana's vibrant energy. Her laughter was a melody that echoed in his ears. Her stories of African folklore painted vivid images in his mind. It was as if he had known her all his life, yet he was meeting her for the first time. On the other hand, Adana found comfort in Arjun's calm demeanour. His tales of Indian mythology, his passion for cricket, and his love for homemade masala chai all seemed so alien yet so fascinating. She found herself drawn to his world, eager to know more, to understand more. Despite their contrasting backgrounds, they found a common ground, a shared language of laughter and dreams. They discovered in each other a companion, a friend who understood their unspoken words, their silent thoughts. That day, something extraordinary happened. Two worlds collided and a unique bond was formed. Over time, Arjun and Adana's bond deepened, transcending the barriers of language and tradition. Their connection blossomed, not just through the words they spoke, but through the shared experiences that became the backbone of their friendship. Imagine two people from opposite corners of the world, their lives intertwined by chance, their friendship deepened by choice. They explored new territories, not just geographically, but emotionally and culturally as well. Arjun, the Indian lad, began to appreciate the rich, vibrant tapestry of African culture that Adana brought into his world. He learned about the soulful rhythms of African music, the colourful swirl of traditional dances, and the deep-rooted customs that shaped Adana's worldview. Meanwhile, Adana, the African damsel, found herself immersed in the intricate and profound layers of Indian culture. She discovered the beauty of Indian festivals, the philosophical depth of its ancient literature, and the aromatic allure of Indian cuisine. Arjun's world was a kaleidoscope of new experiences for her, a vibrant blend of colours, sounds and flavours that she embraced wholeheartedly. Their shared experiences were not just about learning and appreciating each other's cultures. It was about walking in the other's shoes, seeing the world through their eyes and understanding their perspectives. It was about discovering the common threads of humanity that bind us all, regardless of our cultural backgrounds. They laughed together, learned together, and grew together. They navigated the tricky waters of cultural nuances, fumbled with unfamiliar words, and sometimes got lost in translation. But in all these, they found joy, they found understanding, they found connection. And so, Arjun and Adana's relationship deepened. They became more than just friends. They became cultural ambassadors for each other, bridging the gap between two diverse worlds, and in the process, creating a world of their own. In the midst of cultural differences and language barriers, they found their own language of friendship, a language that transcended words and borders, a language that spoke of shared experiences, mutual respect, and deep connection. It was a language only they could understand, a language that was as unique and special as their bond. But as with any relationship, there were challenges. Their love story was not without its hurdles. A blend of two cultures, Indian and African, was beautiful but equally complex. They found themselves navigating a sea of differences, from food preferences and music tastes to deeply rooted cultural norms and traditions. The challenges didn't stop there. They also had to deal with family objections. Both sets of parents had their own reservations. The Indian boy's family had their apprehensions about the cultural differences, and the girl's African family was concerned about the distance and the unfamiliarity. Societal pressures were another hurdle they had to cross. They lived in a world where people often have preconceived notions about intercultural relationships. They faced stares, whispers, and even outright comments, but they chose to rise above it all. They decided not to let the world define their relationship, but to define it themselves. Through all these trials and tribulations, their bond only grew stronger. They learned that love isn't just about the good times, it's about standing together in the face of adversity. Each challenge they overcame together made their relationship more resilient, more grounded. Their bond, however, remained unbroken, proving that love knows no boundaries. In the end, Arjun and Adana's story is a testament to the power of relationships. Their journey, as diverse as the cultures they come from, paints a vivid picture of what it means to truly connect with another human being. Their relationship was not without its hurdles. They met as strangers, two young souls from distinct corners of the world. An Indian boy, Arjun, with his vibrant dreams, and an African girl, Adana, with her spirit as lively as the African savannah. Their chance meeting was the beginning of a bond that would eventually defy all odds. As they got to know each other, their connection deepened. They discovered shared dreams, mutual respect, and a fascination for each other's cultures. Their love story wasn't just about romantic love. It was about understanding, acceptance, and the willingness to learn from one another. They found a common ground, a harmony that bridged the gap between their distinct cultures and backgrounds. But like any great love story, Arjun and Adana faced challenges. Their cultural differences sometimes led to misunderstandings, and the distance between their homelands brought its own set of trials. Yet their bond was stronger than any obstacle that came their way. They were determined to nurture their relationship, to grow together, to learn from each other, and to build a bond that was unbreakable. What made their relationship powerful was not just the love they shared, but the respect they had for each other's cultures, the understanding they nurtured, and the strength they showed in overcoming their challenges. They understood that love is not about finding a perfect person, but about seeing an imperfect person perfectly. Their relationship was a testament to the power of love, a reminder that true connection goes beyond cultural boundaries and geographical distances. Their love story was a celebration of their differences, a tribute to their unity, and a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. Their story, unique and beautiful, shows us that relationships can transcend cultures and boundaries. They remind us that love, in its truest form, is a powerful bond that can bring two worlds together. So, going back to our initial question, what truly is the power of relationships across different cultures? Our journey began with a chance encounter between an Indian boy and an African girl. Despite coming from vastly different backgrounds, they found a common ground. Their connection deepened over time, showing us that relationships don't necessarily have to be built on similarities, but rather on shared experiences and understanding. They faced challenges, as all relationships do. But what set theirs apart was their willingness to embrace these challenges, to learn from them, and to grow together. They didn't let their differences divide them. Instead, they used it as a stepping stone to create a bond that was unique and powerful. Their story is a testament to the strength and beauty of cross-cultural relationships. It shows us that love and friendship know no boundaries, no race, no culture. It's about two hearts connecting, understanding each other, and communicating beyond the barriers of language and geography. So, what can we learn from their story? It's simple. Embrace diversity, celebrate differences, and most importantly, be open to love, connection, and friendships that transcend cultural boundaries. Let's take a moment to reflect on our own relationships. Are we letting differences divide us, or are we using them to strengthen our bonds? Remember, a relationship is not about similarity, but understanding. It's not about language, but communication. And most importantly, it's not about the boundary, but the bond.